Hello, this is Brian Vickery from Denver, Colorado, and I'm here to do my last blog post, which I'm also including a vlog for 2011. So I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm not a huge fan of unattainable New Year's resolutions, but I am very goal-oriented. So here are my 2012 attainable goals. Now, the first thing is I want to love my family more. I want to revel in my daughter's life milestones since I'm one in college, a freshman in college, and one in high school. I also want to consciously and consistently treasure my marriage. So January 24th marks 25 years since the day I met my wife, and Krista Vickery's basically captivated me ever since. I want to average at least one blog post per week at brianvickery.com. And my main focus will still be social media and leadership sports analogies, but I also like to write the occasional rites of passage like getting your first car or going off to college, as well as maybe an occasional business and cooking analogy too. I still want to look at marinades and frying things and smoking things, and I'm sure I can manage to compare that to leadership and social media. Now, I'd also like to average an original blog post per month at 12most.com. Now, 12most.com is a group of just fantastic bloggers, and you will get topics in leadership, in media, and of course, lifestyle, which can really vary. So, a couple of mine that I've written had to do with cutting the cord, cutting the actual physical phone line that I have in my house, as well as my view of what the 12 awesome quarterbacks were in the NFL. Now, I also have the occasional business media post like the 12 most obvious reasons I suck at sales. So if you like self-deprecating, that might be a good one for you. Now, I want to help craft a cohesive Pulse Analytics brand across several of the social media channels. So really, have you followed our Mantis Pulse Twitter ID or liked our Facebook fan page? The way I see it, I have a lot of followers and friends and connections, and I would like to entreat you to become a follower and friend of our Pulse Analytics. And just watch it because I think 2012 is going to be a very exciting year for Pulse Analytics. Now, speaking of it, I want to ensure Pulse is part of the short list discussion when it comes to talking about enterprise class social media monitoring tools. Then I want to leverage the trust that I'm earning through blogging like this and through establishing relationships. I want to use that trust to make sure that Pulse Analytics is actually the winner at the end of that short-term discussion. Now, I do need to remind my clients that Mantis goes beyond just social media monitoring. We cut our teeth on software development. So I still want to express that we are the go-to software solution provider when it comes to doing anything from business analysis to architecture to software development itself, on down into test and test automation even, as well as the overall project management that goes into that. So please go visit our site and you can see why I'm still excited about this company that I helped found and we incorporated in December 2000. Now, I'd like to get a judo program started at the Parker Lifetime Fitness or get back into some additional judo practice at Denver Judo. Denver Judo's head instructor, Scott and Heidi Moore, are more than willing to give me an extra dose of humility every time I show up there. They throw me around like a rag doll and get me to tap out at a moment's notice. So it's a fantastic workout, and they are wonderful instructors, and I hope to work my judo game a little bit more. I would also like to play tennis at least once a week once the weather permits. I've allowed myself to start getting excited about playing tennis again. It's still one of my favorite sports, and my youngest daughter's looking at playing it as well. And so I've got a lot of reasons to get excited about playing tennis again in 2012. Now, I'd like to drop 10 pounds just because. And that doesn't include the easy 5 pounds I'm going to lose as soon as I stop eating these Oreo balls and almond crescents and all these other amazing things that I've been eating since it seems like Thanksgiving. So once that's done, then we can start working on getting in a little bit better shape overall. Now, I'd also like to enjoy life more and work on reducing the self-induced stress. I'm a person who can still fly off the handle with some of the most minor of inconveniences, and I need to remember, and I actually do know that life's been very good to me so far. Now, I want to read more. I still read fiction at night before I go to bed each night, but I've had some great business books I've enjoyed this year, and some of those include Enchantment by Guy Kawasaki, Good to Great, Social Media ROI, and The Tao of Twitter. Now, those are the ones I read in 2011, and there were a few more there as well. Now, I'm starting this year with, I hate to say the word, but No Bullshit Social Media by Jason Falls and Eric Deckers. And then I think I've got Groundswell on my list. But if you're interested in what I'm reading, then I invite you to go out to my LinkedIn profile and just scroll down to the bottom and you'll see my Amazon reading list. Now, my last goal is I'd like to serve more. You know, I've been coaching for several years and I've served for many years, but it's been a while since I've actively invested in serving, in this case, in my church. So I'm hoping to do more of that in 2012. I'm hoping to do that with my voice, as well as maybe even playing the guitar. So I pulled the guitar out, I played it till my fingers bled, if you like the reference to that song. Who was that? Bryan Adams. And I hope to get to play the guitar a little bit more and kind of work on these vocals again and get to the point where I can serve using my voice. So I'd like to ask you now, what is your #1 goal in 2012? And I will leave you with a very cool quote that I enjoyed, and it was, "A New Year's resolution is something that goes in one year and out the other." Author unknown. But please tell me what your goals are. I hope you enjoyed this video and the commentary that's included in the blog. And I hope to have many more of these in 2012. Have a wonderful and safe New Year's.